Hey guys, good morning, good morning, good morning. How is everyone today? Well, it's been about a year since I showed all my cash stuffing folders, so I'm doing this for my newbies. Since last week I had a couple of questions about where my emergency fund is and where my debt snowball is and where my bills are. So these are for my new subscribers since I have had quite a few lately. I do have an emergency fund. I do have several envelopes that are for debt because that's the point of why I'm cash stuffing. And I do pay bills. My husband and I split the bills. He pays rent and I pay tuition. That's about the same amount. He pays all the revolving bills, which is gas, water, lights, phone bill, etc. And I pay the smaller bills, which is credit card bills and anything that myself and the children need. Okay. First of all, I haven't been cash stuffing in my wallet lately just because I just haven't had the money and I haven't felt like it. I'm going to get back into that soon. I did take out date night because I just don't use it. I have a celebration folder, and I took out our dogs because he usually buys the dog food and I bought the cat food. I just don't need it. And I also took out gas because I've been doing that with my card instead of cash because I use Upside app. Okay. So for my OGs, y'all know all about my envelopes. I do one a week. I guess the people last week thought I only had one envelope, but that just simply wouldn't hold everything that I need. Most cash stuffers have more than one envelope. I have 3 that I use regularly, a wallet, and then a long-term binder. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total, but 3 I just use regularly. All right, first of all, I have fast food. I used to put 20 a week in here for my kids. They get fast food once a week. But because everything's been going up so much, I think I need to budget 25. Their school lunch, I budget $20 a week in here. I try to break that down into ones because that's how they use it at school at their little cafe. Our cats, I try to budget 20 in here. My husband will usually buy cat food if he has the money, and he swings by and gets it. If he doesn't, it's like $19 for cat food with tax. So a 20 does me okay in case I need to run by and get it. Household, I usually keep $10 in here in case we run out of toilet paper. As a household of 5, and we all have allergies, so we're using the bathroom a lot and blowing our nose a lot, we run out of toilet paper. So I always try to keep a 10 in here so I can run by if we need it in the middle of the week when we have no money to budget. Mom stuff, this is just in case I want a snack or something at work. Usually a 5 will do me. I like a 10 in here if I have the money. Self-care, I used to budget $40 a month in here. About every 4 to 6 weeks I'd have my nails done. I just haven't had it lately. Shopping, that's if I want to save for a perfume or a shirt or something. Haven't had that budget lately. Snacks, I usually just keep a 5 in here in case I want something, a snack, or the kids want an ice cream at Burger King or something. And coffee, I haven't had the money for a coffee in a long time. I just have my coffee at home. So that's my budget. I usually try to budget $100 a week in my wallet. That's how I live off of $100 a week. So I need $300 a paycheck to do that. One for my bills, one for my wallet, and one for my cash stuffing. But this time of the year in January, when our hours start to drop, I don't have that. So I'm going to have to adjust my budget somewhere and decide what really needs money in here and what really could be skipped just for a little while until I get caught up and some more of our debt gets down. Let me take a sip of drink here. You guys know that when I get to talking a lot, I got to have me a drink. Since I work in retail, we talk to customers all day long, so I'll take a drink to work every day. I have taken 2 or 3 sometimes. Okay, so this is my high priority binder. This is the one I find the most important. I try to put the most money toward this binder a month, and then it goes downhill from there. This is my yearly savings challenge. This is for debt. I don't know if I'm gonna like every month or 2 pull out the money and put it on my debt snowball, or if I'm gonna wait until the end of the year and see how much money I have saved. I'm not quite sure. So this one's for debt. This is for my Mary Kay order. I try to turn in an order every 3 months. My next order isn't for a while away though, so I am going to try to save as much money as I can so I can turn in a good order. I do Mary Kay on the side, and I have a few customers, and I use it myself. This is how much money I owe my Debt Snowball. I had to pull it out for something, but I'm paying it back. So this is envelope number 2 for Debt Snowball. I did put my first Debt Snowball payment on my JCPenney card, which is the one I'm getting down first. And I'll be doing my debt confession soon so you guys can see my progress. This is for their school registration fee. It's $400 a year. It's $500 if you don't do it early, but I do it early because I ain't got an extra $100. This was for my daughter's volleyball every year, but she's decided not to do that since her coach moved. So now I've just changed it to a car envelope. I'm just going to use the envelope I got and not waste it or buy another one. So now it's a car envelope. Valentine's, their fall festival. I try to budget $100 a year for that, and I give it to the kids where they can buy what they want and go in the haunted house and buy junk food and do whatever they want. $100 is plenty for the kids, for 3 kids. And I usually get myself something, a snack too. Alright, this is for the Halloween costumes. They're getting older now, but they still want to do that. When they get too old and they don't want to do costumes anymore, I may just let them use this money to buy themselves shirts, Halloween shirts or blankets or whatever they want. But this is for Halloween for the kids. Christmas, self-explanatory. Here's my emergency fund you guys are worried about. I definitely have an emergency fund. I used to put $20 in here, and when I didn't have 20, I would just skip this envelope. And I realized that was not a good thing to do. So I'm just going to put in what I have that week. I may have a 20, I may have a 10, a 5, ones, whatever. See, I have a 5 here. Because when an emergency comes up, every dollar will count, right? So I don't need to be skipping this just because I don't have a 20. I don't need to concentrate just on a 20. Just whatever I have will go in my emergency fund. Right now I have $45 in there. Celebrations. I started this envelope because often on holidays like Valentine's Day or anniversary, we didn't have any money. And I still wanted to go out and do something special with my hubby. So I started this folder just in case we didn't have money on those special days. You know, Valentine's Day's coming up and we might not have money to go out to eat. So, but I think I'm saving this for my birthday, which is in the spring. Treat yourself. I saved this all year last year, and I bought myself some winter boots, a winter dress, and a perfume with this. This year I have no idea what I'm saving for. The beach. It'll be a long time till we go back to the beach, but I'm just saving this up slowly to give us a head start when we do want to take the kids, or we can take the kids. School clothes. I don't want to put money on my credit cards because that's what got me in trouble in the first place, right? So this is for the kids' school clothes. Last year I can't remember how much I had in here. Hold on. But it almost covered all the kids' school clothes, so I didn't have to put that on a card. Alright, this is my youngest son's tuition. I'm trying to save enough money so we can pay for all the kids outright, maybe every 2 years. I just think that will give us a little help. If I pay it every year, we still owe about half the tuition for each child. So I just think we're going to struggle through 1 year and then pay it off the next year and struggle through the next year and pay it off. I just feel like that's easier. That'll give us a break during those years that we paid it all at once, and then we can save more. That's just what I've done the last couple of years and what I'm going to continue to do. So again, this folder, I'm stuck on the $100. And I had not been filling it up because I didn't have $100. So now I've just decided to put a 20 in when I have it every now and then. That's better than $0, right? So I don't need to be stuck on certain numbers. A lot of time I'm stuck on them because of savings challenges. And I really shouldn't be that way. So I'm just going to put a 20 in as I have it. For instance, let's see. For instance, yeah, I didn't have 100. This is the last 3 times we had money just to put in a 20. Eventually that will equal 100, so it's better than nothing. Sometimes you have to adjust to what you had done when it's not working. That's what I'm trying to say. You don't have to be stuck in a rigid savings plan. Sometimes you can change when something's not working. Just change it. Try something different. Okay, this happy fall, y'all. I was saving for that winter dress, but I used my self-care money for it. So I may just use this envelope as another debt snowball envelope, because I really don't have anything I need it for. So when it's completed, I may move it on down to another debt snowball payment. That would be helpful, right? More helpful than nothing. All right, here we go. Now we're down to our low priority binder. This is the one I enjoy on the weeks that I only have $100 to stuff, and I try to break it into 5 so I can give every category a little something. All right, this is for my winter decorations here. Someone wondered why I had fun things like winter decorations when I was in debt. Well, that simply just isn't, I can't think of the right word. It's just not possible for you to live life when you have children and not give them a little fun. What a sad life that would be, right? What a sad life if we put every dollar into debt and every dollar into emergency fund and they never got an ice cream or fast food on Fridays or a Halloween costume. I'm just not going to be that kind of mom. So if you need that kind of channel, a rice and beans, Dave Ramsey type of channel, then this is not the one for you. Because I budget for my children, myself, my life, and my debt and emergency fund. So this is for our winter decorations, Christmas and Halloween. Very little goes into it, as you see, so it's really not that stressful. This is for Fuel Fest, which is a car show that we attended last year, and we really enjoyed it as a family day once a year. And it wasn't that expensive. We saved for it all year long, so it was just fine. We'll be going back in about 4 months. They don't give us long to save, but we just need gas there, and we need children 12 and under are free, so that's great. And we're going to eat at a cheap restaurant outside of the venue, so it won't cost so much this year. This is for me and my husband's getaway. I've been saving just a little bit for it for a very long time because we don't know when we're going to be able to get away. Vet, this is a bill. This is for my pets. Field trip fund for my kids' field trips. The movies. We go to the movies a few times a year. I enjoyed going to the movies as a child and a teenager, and I'm definitely going to do that for my children and my family. It's important to have family days every now and then. And there's a few good movies coming out this year, so we save for movies as well. Easter lunch, it's once a year, so we save for that. Anniversary, again, we have no plans at the moment, but we're going to save $1 or $2 at a time. Hubby, we didn't have the money this year. It was a low year for Christmas. Let me get another sip. So hubby and I did not get each other Christmas presents, and the kids just got stockings and money. So I'm just going to continue to save for his until it's full, and then maybe I'll give it to him for his birthday or something. Again, I'm stuck on this $5. Sometimes I skip it because I don't have $5, but I'm just going to start putting a 1 here until it gets to 5 and then put it in. Candle Day. I skipped Candle Day this year because we had a few candles left, so it'll be 2 years before I use this envelope totally, but candles are something I enjoy and I save for all year. Medical savings. This is a bill. Back to school, they need their papers and pencils and stuff. I guess you can consider that a bill. Subscriptions. We pay for a yearly subscription to a Net Nanny for the computer. It's $200 a year. I think this will be our 3rd year using it. Sports tickets. We're saving to go to a real game someday. This may take 2 or 3 years to fill up, but when it does, we're going to have a good time. This is a bill, extra car payment. I was going to use this for rent, but me and my husband discussed it, and we think an extra car payment would be best to help us get that debt down quicker. So I want to pay 1 extra payment a quarter. That's 4 extra payments a year. I'm almost there. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I have $80 in there so far, so 1 more row to go, and we can put that extra payment in. This is my mini envelope. I put mini savings challenges in this one, and when it's completed, it goes towards something in my long-term binder. This time, as you see, I'm working on a month ahead. This is my daughter's envelope. We put money in here when she does something extra, like washes the dishes, or if she gets money from her grandparents or something like that, we put it in here so she can use it when she wants to. All right, that's the end of my low priority binder. And then we have the fun binder. This is my savings challenge binder. Sometimes what I used to do was, when I was very low on money, I would stuff my wallet, and then whatever money I had left at the end of the week would go into this binder, because I didn't have money to put into this binder when the time came. So I would just use my change in this binder. A lot of people do that, and it's a way to stretch your budget a little bit further without pulling out $100 that week. When you don't have it, you'll just have, you know, your 4 weeks of change to go in here, if y'all understand what I'm saying. Hope you do. All right, my Starbucks. I try to save and get me a Starbucks card once a year. I got a long way to go here, but I did it last year and it was fun, and it lasted me a while because we don't have a Starbucks that's too convenient to us, so I don't go there very often, and it's crazy expensive. This savings challenge is for tuition, so again, that's a bill. This dollar savings challenge is for debt, so again, that's a bill. Tuition. This is for a video game. My sons want this new video game that's coming out. We're gonna save for it for a whole year, so I don't think anything's wrong with that. Gotta enjoy life a little bit, right? This is my Mary Kay profit. I do have another 20 coming, another customer, so I'll have $60 to go in here. I've saved my Mary Kay profit all year long, and that's going to go toward my daughter's tuition. So that's a profit and a bill. This savings challenge is tuition. As you see, most of my savings challenges are for a bill and debt, so I think that's pretty good. This one's for debt snowball. Debt snowball. Tuition. This is for school shoes. The kids' birthday dinner. Big home items like a couch. I want an air filter, a water filter, things like that. That's things for our home that we need. So I guess you could say that's a bill without putting it on a credit card. This one I'm saving for my Bath & Body Works body washes. I have enough to last me a whole year at this point. I only use about one a month. So by the time this gets done, I'll need some more bath products. I also buy my shampoo from there. I wait until they have their $5 sale and get everything I need. So that's what this is for. And again, debt snowball. So for you guys, your newbies that wonder where my debt and my bills are, there it is. And this is my extreme long-term binder. You'll hardly ever see this. This is for concerts I want to go to. I missed a couple this year I really wanted to go to, but we didn't have any money. This is for my next car. The one I have right now, I'm paying off that car loan. So when it dies at some point, it may be 10 years, I want to have enough cash for my next car so I don't have to get another loan. Dental, my daughter won't need her wisdom teeth out for a few years, but when she does, we want to have money for that, and then we'll be saving for the next two. Dream house, this is for a little tiny house. It's like a shed I want in the backyard. I want to say it's probably $2,000. I've been dreaming of it for 10 years, but there it is. Month ahead. I'm going to get a month ahead on all my bills so that I can have that money in the bank 1 month, and we won't be so stressed, and we'll have more money to put toward debt that month. So this is my plan. That's what that mini savings challenge was for. Cruise. Me and my husband do want to go on a cruise at some point for an anniversary, so we're saving for tickets. And then this is for my puppy fund. I do want 2 or 3 little puppies someday, little dogs, when all my kids are grown and out of the house, and when all of our current pets we have pass away. We have 2 large dogs, 1 small senior dog, and some cats. So someday when they all pass away, I want 3 small little dogs to retire with. So that's my plan right there. Alright guys, thank you for sticking with me. I just wanted to show my new subscribers all my folders so that you guys could see at one time that I don't just have one folder, and that I am smart enough to have Debt Snowball, emergency fund, bills, you know, that's where that is. But also there are fun envelopes because you got to live life, you know, you only live once. I'm not going to live off of rice and beans and stay home with no Netflix and no phone and not take my kids anywhere and not get ice cream or fast food once a week. That's just not life, and that's not doable. It's not, I can't think of the right word right now. It's just not feasible. It's not realistic. That's what I'm trying to think of. It's not realistic. So this is a realistic budget of a low income a person that works at retail who makes between $15 and $16 an hour. I work part-time. I'd like more. I try to pick up as many hours as I can, and I do Uber Eats on the side. So if you guys want to watch my journey of me trying to get out of debt, I have paid off 7 of about 14 debts that I have. So it's a work in progress. Thank you for sticking with me. I'll see you guys on Friday. I'd like you guys to leave me a pink heart if you want me to be in my savings challenge binder on Friday, because that's where I was supposed to be. But I don't have a lot of money this Friday, so I thought maybe I could do my long-term binder because it has less folders. So give me a pink heart if you want me to go ahead and stick with this one like I'm scheduled to, or give me a blue heart if you want me to do this one, and I'll do whatever you guys decide this week. I'll let y'all have the power of deciding where I should put my money this week. Pink heart, blue heart. Thank you so much for watching me, guys. I appreciate and love my OGs. They keep me going, and thank you for my newbies that have decided to subscribe and follow me along. I'll see you guys in just a few days, okay? Bye-bye.